Welcome. This is just a short video where I'll show you how you can use your Visual Studio Code and your Copilot to create your custom layouts without having to go through all of the manual work. This is a good sample where we have received a request from a user in the repository, and he's basically asking how can we create a list layout where the preview is just an image where we don't have any links on that preview and we don't have any mouse over effect on that as well. Well, that's not something that we are going to do in the project because that's a very specific requirement, and the general idea is that those preview items is a preview and we have a link on them. So in what can we do in that case? So let's go into Visual Studio Code and see what our Copilot can do. So now I'm in Visual Studio Code, and we'll just start by adding a new chat window. And I've prepared my prompt already, so it will be something like this. Create a new custom handlebars layout based on the list layout. The preview image should be just an image, so remove the link and the mouse over effect. Save it to a specific folder. The reason why I'm saving it to this specific folder is that I have mapped this location to a site in my dev tenant, so it makes it easy for me to use that file right away in my custom setup. So I've shown that in the previous video how you can map a specific site in your tested tenant to a folder on your local machine, so that makes it easy for you to create your layouts and debug them interactively. So let's try to run this one. Let's see what it says. There we go. So now the file has been created, and we can save it or allow it to run. Right. So now the file has been created. So now it's time for us to map it to the search layout on the site on some page, just to see that it works, and then we might have to tweak it again if it's not spot on. So now I'm on my development machine, on my development tenant, and I've already set up a site where I have my search results web part. Right now I'm using the list layout, but I want to change it to using the custom one I have. From before, we saw that it created this file in this specific folder, which is mapped to my site. So this is the one I'm going to use. This is saved here into a specific document library. So we'll take this one, the static list. I'll just grab the true link to that one. I'm just taking it here from the version history. That's an easy way to do it. So I'll just grab that, go back here, save my template here. Then this one pops up where I can enter the URL for my custom template. So just insert that one. And now it's loaded. So let's just save this one and see what it looks like. It looks like this, and as you can see, the link is now the image preview image is now just an image. There's no pop-up. There's no link on this one, so it works out of the box. So this is the easiest way you can create a custom template. Grab your Visual Studio Code and your Copilot, and just give it the good prompt to tell it what you want to do. You can either use one of the existing layouts as a reference point, or you can point to a existing custom layout that you already have on file. So you can just use that as a template and just tell it what changes you have you want to do to that template. So I hope you found this useful, and I'll see you later.